Welcome to my Melee tutorial for Character Creator 2 in Unity. This is an independent, fan-made tutorial. In this tutorial, I will use a custom model with the Melee 2 module for Game Creator 2. Let's begin. First, import Game Creator 2 into Unity. Next, import the Melee 2 module. After importing, Game Creator 2 files need to be installed into your project. The easiest way is to install the sample projects. These bring in everything needed. Install Game Creator 2 examples. Then install Melee 2 examples. Make sure everything shows as green. Now we can bring in our custom weapon model. I am using the Cyberpunk Street Fighter asset by Ida Faber. First, set up a placeholder for the hand. Be careful to position everything at the origin 0, 0, 0. The default Unity sphere is 1 meter, which is too large for a human hand. Set it to 0.1 meters. Now drop the sword model into the scene. Rotate the view using Alt plus mouse to inspect the model. Everything looks good. Now position the sword as if the placeholder sphere were holding it. Since this is a professional model, the adjustments are very straightforward. Warning: not all character models use the same hand rotations. Your alignment may vary. Set the scene view to front. The sword must face up along the y-axis, forward direction. The sword should lie along the x-axis, so it will point upward correctly. This is the orientation expected by Game Creator. Remove the placeholder when you're done. Prepare the weapon prefab. Create a root object for the weapon. Be careful with the origin, it must stay correct. Place the 3D model inside this root. Now we create a striker, which defines the hitbox for damage. Add Melee Striker component. Set the shape to capsule. Very important. Adjust the capsule inside its shape settings. Do not modify its transform. This takes a bit of tweaking, but is easy to dial in. Next, set up the trail effect. This is optional but helps avoid visual artifacts and provides a nice sword swing effect. Adjust the trail start and end points on the sword. Do a final check and then create the prefab. Drop the rig into the folder to create a prefab. Delete the instance. Create the weapon asset. Game Creator uses assets, not scene objects, for weapons. You can configure everything here. Set up combos. Equip the player. Define animations. For now, set combos to embedded, so we define them here. We will create 2 actions. Light Attack 1, when the attack button is pressed. Light Attack 2, triggered by pressing again in succession. Child elements represent combo steps. Root elements are starting actions. Critical step. This is where we bind the model to the character mesh. By default, it will be placed in the right hand. Leave the local position as is for now. We'll adjust it during gameplay. Assign the prefab we created. Set character equals self instead of player. This allows enemies to use the weapon as well. You don't need this yet, but later it becomes important for AI setups. This is also where you set the weapon to be unequipped. Create a minimal test scene. Add a ground plane. Add the player. Create a startup trigger to equip the weapon on game start. Hit play. You'll notice the sword is not aligned perfectly. This is normal. Open the scene view during play mode. Select the sword in the scene. Then locate its root in the hierarchy. It should end with clone. Move the sword until it fits perfectly into the hand. Adjust view with Alt plus mouse if needed. Once satisfied, write down the local position values. These are the offset values you will apply to the weapon asset. Stop play mode. Open the weapon asset again and enter the values into the On-Equip Local Position field. Hit play. Check again in Preview Play mode. Now it should be fine by default. Let's create the enemy. Rotate enemy to face player. Rotate player to face the enemy. Position the player to the left. Create a trigger that fires melee actions. Melee actions correspond to Xbox controller buttons A, B, X, Y. This is useful because the key doesn't matter, only the logical button name. Set the trigger so that pressing space fires the A button event. Important. You cannot strike unless an enemy is targeted. This can be changed in the settings. So assign an enemy target, otherwise pressing space will do nothing. Done. Everything is set. Hit play and enjoy your new weapon in action. Thank you for watching. For business inquiries, collaborations, or project work, please contact me using the details provided in the description below. Disclaimer: this is an independent, fan-made tutorial. I am not affiliated with, not endorsed by, and not sponsored by Unity Technologies, Cat Softworks, or any developers of Game Creator 2, Melee 2, or any other third-party assets shown in this video. Game Creator 2 and Melee 2 are paid assets available on the Unity Asset Store. All links to assets used in this tutorial are provided in the video description. All third-party models and assets, including the Cyberpunk Street Fighter package by Ida Faber, are the property of their respective creators and are used here for demonstration purposes only.